Hey boys and girls, today we're going to read a book called The Shape of Things. If you look on the cover, the front cover here, and even on the back cover, it's just a smaller version of the front cover, you can see all sorts of shapes. The author, the person who wrote the story, is named Dayle and Dodds, and the illustrator, the one who did the pictures, is Julie Lacombe. The shape of things. If we look here, we can see all sorts of patterns, and they're different. Some are by size, so like little, big, little, big, little, big, or by color. You could say yellow, green, or blue, pink, blue, pink, blue, pink, or you can even do by shape. Look, circle, diamond, or rhombus, circle, rhombus, circle, rhombus, circle, rhombus. So there's all sorts of patterns. Do you see a pattern that you can read? There's all kinds of them. This is called the title page, The Shape of Things. A square is just a square until you add a roof, 2 windows, and a door. Then it's much, much more. What does a square turn into when you add all of those things? You're right, it is a house. I'm sorry that it's getting blurry. I'm trying to get the glare off. And look, there you can see the pattern of the squares. A circle's just a circle until you add some lights, chairs high and low, round and round they go. Do you know what that is called? It's one of my favorite things, a Ferris wheel. And if you've ever been on a Ferris wheel, they're so much fun. And if you want, when you go on one, if you close your eyes, it feels really weird. Or my favorite thing to do is open your eyes but look up at the sky and put your arms out like you're flying, and then it really feels like you're flying. It's really fun. So you can see the circle, the little circle. Look at all these teeny tiny circles around it. All kinds. And then these, that's a half of a circle. It's called a semicircle. So there's all kinds of circles. And you can see the pattern here too. A triangle's just a triangle until you add another, an ocean and a sky, a seagull passing by. What did the triangles turn into? Right, a little boat. Look at this pattern. It has triangles up and then upside down. See? There's your 3-sided triangles. A rectangle's just a rectangle until you add some more. An engine and a track, and a red caboose in back. What did they turn the rectangles into? A train and some cars on the train, right? Very good. You know what number that is? I hope you said 5. I know some of you are 5. An oval's just an oval until you add a nest, a wooden house, and then a patient mother hen. Why do you think she has to be patient? She has to wait for her egg to hatch, doesn't she? So look, it's an oval if it's up this way or if it's that way. A diamond's just a diamond until you add some string, wind, and a tail, and some friends to help it sail. Very good. What did they make those triangles turn into? I'm sorry, I said triangles. I was looking at the little tiny parts. So there's some little triangles, but look at this part. What did they turn the diamond into? A kite. So you see the kite And then this thing is called a windmill. So when the wind blows, it turns the windmill too. A shape is just a shape. But look again and see. There are shapes of every kind. How many can you find? So look at all these. It's got everything on here. There are the triangle sailboats, then the Ferris wheel with the circles, and the house. See the square house? The square is yellow. If you put the roof with it, it turns into a rectangle. But if you just look at the yellow part, that's the square. There's the trains with the rectangles, the kite with the diamond or the rhombus. There's a little teeny tiny oval with a hen. And look, this time there's all the shapes in the pattern. So look here. I want you to see how many shapes you can find. What shapes do you see? If I ask you to touch a circle, can you do that? There are all kinds. The clown's nose, the balloons, a hot air balloon in the sky, the sunshine, the apples on the tree. What if I ask you to find a rectangle? It can either be up or down. It can be up like a door or sideways.
Mrs. Bullington, please come to the office for a phone call, Mrs. Bullington.
So there's a rectangle. There's a rectangle. Can you find some squares? Look at all these squares. It's like a checkerboard pattern, isn't it? Very good. There's some more triangles. Here's some triangles, the flags and the sand. There's all sorts of things. See if you can find a triangle that I haven't found yet. And there's more patterns on the back. I hope that you enjoyed our story.